All right. Uh, hey, what's up, Boston?
What's up?
Hey, so we are into this game.
Yeah.
Last game of the week. Pretty crazy week this so far. Have you seen some of the upsets we've had? Stars just beat Check Your Pulse, and Dictator Sue's Winians also upset
My team.
your team. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Silver Earthers. Like that's insane.
Yeah. We just had a bad week and they played really well. But kudos to them.
Yeah, they did really well. Did you go 0-2 this week?
Indeed we did.
Who's your the other team that you played?
Black Turtles actually. So let's see if they can pull in another win.
Oh yeah, Black Turtles. They went 2-0 in week 2, so they're definitely looking strong, especially if they just beat your team as well.
Yeah, like they played really well.
Interesting Azir ban. I wonder if it's a target ban or if there's just something funky going on there.
I'm not sure, but I do know he has particularly loved Azir as champion.
Huh.
So that's the I know him.
Oh, sorry, you're coming in garbled. Um, just you know what the problem is? It's like
Is that better?
every couple seconds. Yep, it sounds better
Okay.
now.
I think
Yeah.
my music was just a little too loud.
Okay. Oh, dude.
Trying to hype it up, dude.
Yeah. Another Katarina ban. I think it's hilarious. I like Katarina. I think she's a super fun champion. She's also pretty strong. And I just love that like every UVA mid laner plays Katarina, I feel like, because we see the ban all the time. I
Actually,
know poor Sushi. Hmm?
did you know on the application of the UVA, they actually ask what champion to play, and if you
Yeah.
do not put Katarina,
Yeah. And for any of you who aren't UVA students watching the stream, if you want to go into UVA, just say, I play League of Legends, I play Katarina, and you'll get in 100% guarantee. That's what
yep.
poor Sushi did. No, just kidding, of course. But Wooly Mammoth locked into Leona. I know he loves Leona. I'm not sure if he's playing support, though, or if he's AD carry.
That remains to be seen, but Leona is a very strong pick. However, they did not ban Morgana, so I'm interested to see if they'll pick that up as a counter.
Yeah, Morgana, it's not it's not a super hard counter. Morgana is of course so strong with the Black Shield. But if Morgana waits, the spell shield waits to just walks alongside and waits the spell shield off and then Qs after spell shield goes down. Okay, so Wooly Nam is actually 80 carries, so that's going to be amazing 12 on the Leona and looking like an Orianna pick as well. So just sort of a team fight comp. And actually, Poro Sushi locking in this Tristana for Akimata. That's a champion we haven't seen in a while.
Hmm. Interesting. Right. I'm curious to see what kind of ball delivery system. Okay. So, looks like an Alistar will be for the ball delivery.
Oh man, the cow ball delivery system in the top lane, no less. Oh no, Rumble
Oh,
actually.
Rumble. All right.
I don't know. I would have rather seen the Alistar, but maybe he just isn't very confident on it yet.
Yeah, ever since
Rumble,
the nerf with the headbutt auto attack, he's.
true. His damage got nerfed quite hard.
However, maybe they will put the ball onto Leonis and she'll be Zenith blading into the middle of a champion.
Yeah, of course. And that jungle pick also. So many good junglers available right now that could be engaged. But very good team fight at the moment coming out of Who Cares.
Rumble's ultimate just melts an entire team if played correctly, and I'm interested to see how he'll be able to use that to help him win team fights.
Yes, of course. Also, Maokai is a tree. And you know, trees light on fire.
Mm.
So Tanoia maybe playing a little bit of Pokemon got the type advantage there in the top lane. No, I'm
I am
just kidding.
Groot. No,
But
I am Groot.
yeah, true. Groot. I don't know. Is Gaz 123 Groot or is that gonna be a Groot in the jungle? That'd be too much tree for me. I'm actually curious because we saw Jungle Maokai before,
We did.
so we'll see if we'll see one again.
Mm. All right, so the Zed picked up against Orianna, so I feel like that lane is going to be entirely skill based because Zed does have his ultimate where he can dodge everything for a split second, and against an Orianna, that's all he's going to need.
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting lane for sure. Um, we'll see if they decide if Poor Sushi wants to use that Zed just to split push all game or team fight. Zed definitely is one of the best split pushers in the game, but looking at this Morgana that you called, as well as Maokai and Tristana. Black Turtles team fight is nothing to be scoffed at for sure.
Mm-mm.
And Lot actually picking up Rengar, so I really like that pick. I think Rengar is still a very strong, but very hard to use, like mentally. He's
Yeah.
a hard to use champion.
Yeah, ever since they changed the sight and vision with the wards nowadays, it's just been a lot harder and a lot easier for those type of champions with the built-in stealth to get into the middle of a team and get some
Yeah,
good ganks in.
but that's why they did nerf his ultimate. Although just rushing the getting those Moby boots swap there, that was probably just a mistake because I doubt that's going to be a top lane Rengar.
Okay, so they did switch. They did switch it. I was about to say I haven't seen a top elite since like season 2, I believe is what was it season 2 or season 3 that Elise was played top.
Early season 3.
Was season 3? All right, well, it looks like we got our team base, and
Who cares?
oh, so wait,
I think they're
are
just
they
not
messing?
swapping.
Well, they did just swap,
Okay,
so
there we go. There we go. It's all good now. Wait, oh yeah, PogChamp and Gaz. Maybe they're just messing with you because they heard you in the stream.
possibly I don't know. All right, they're switching back again.
And
All
all
right,
right, they
there it
will be
is.
locked in. So did you get the last game you recorded it on your stream?
I did
Nice.
POV style.
Great. Oh, you were playing in it.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay, then we
but
can upload it if you'd like, or we can also just keep it private so you guys watch it.
yep.
But Frank might want to see that pentakill, or almost pentakill of his.
The baits are too real. That was literally our only goal. Like the last 2 games, we were just settling for anything.
That's funny.
Unfortunately, the first game we weren't able to kill Quentin. That was my goal.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, we weren't able to get him at the very end. But we
Rip.
did stop the pentakill.
Yeah.
And that, my friend, is good enough as a win for me.
Yeah, absolutely. What was Akimata playing?
Akimata was actually playing the Tristana.
Oh wow! So I wonder if he does well in this game as well. Tristana's going to be banned out against him because there's a lot of target picks from both teams, you know. But of course, as you ban those target picks against players that you know excel at certain champions, that leaves open these very strong meta dominant champions such as Tristana.
Mm-hmm.
So not only if Akimata is good at Tristana, but also it's a meta, like it's strong in the meta. That those are 2 good reasons why in future games you'd want to ban Tristana against the Black Turtles.
I don't know, ever since the Bloodthirsty change, I don't know about you, I was thrown off for a good like 2 weeks of just not knowing what to build.
Yeah, but now it's really become clear that Infinity Edge is just so good. Infinity Edge, or even just rushing Static Shiv and then getting Eye Edge. Tristana's power is, it's insane. I love the reason why, actually, the Static Shiv rush came. So the reason, like, it came about was because her mid-game sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you play her like as a burst mage. You have the crit, you have the 100 damage from Static Shiv, and you max her E, so she does, like, burst damage along with her ultimate. That's, like, 600, 500 damage in mid-game, which is a lot coming out of an 80 carry and a couple of auto attacks as well. And so that sort of ignores the mid-game like dip in power level to a certain extent. It's a very clever build, so we'll see if Akimata goes for it this game.
All right. I'm interested to see if he will actually build a Static Shiv first.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see that as well.
Because against a Lucian, Lucian's trading is bursty. He comes in with a Q, E, does his Lightbringer passive, and dashes out or dashes in to start it out. And if Tristana builds that Static Shiv first item, then she will have that burst trade damage. So that by the time Lucian's cooldowns are back up, her Static Shiv proc should be about up as well.
Yeah, that's very true. We will have to see as the delay is now done.
There you go.
And we are getting into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is week 3 of the UVA LCS. Black Turtles against Who Cares, and if I'm not mistaken, it's 3-2 is Black Turtles' record right now, and Who Cares is 2-3?
I believe so. So, are we gonna be looking at another 3-3?
Yeah, we'll have to
4
find
or
out.
5-way
I
tie?
mean, anything could happen. This week has had so many upsets, and the league is still so close that I mean, really, anything could happen. It's like, and in a sport, upsets happen as well. So we'll really have to see. And on Who Cares side, we have Woolly Mammoth 80 carry, Amazing 12 on support, Tai Yi in the mid lane, Rumble in the top lane, and then Lot in the jungle. And bot lane, opposite side, Poor Sushi on Zed in mid, Gaz 1-2-3 at least in the jungle, Akimata and Shadowhawk, who's technically I actually forgot his name.
CCO.
CCO, yeah, you're right. In the bot lane, and then Maokai, PogChamp, Craigasm playing Maokai in the top lane.
All right. So at this point, let's talk skins.
Ooh, I love this conversation.
Let's talk skins.
100% over to Black Turtles. However, both teams don't have any skins, so they're lame.
Yeah. At least is, good for you. You got gold. But
yeah. And Shockblade Zed is like But
you gotta yeah. Go ahead.
Hired Gun Lucian, I really hate that skin because the auto attack is glitched. It's sort of laggy, so I really don't like that skin.
Alright, I'm hearing some wind, and it looks like we're about to get in.
Alright, so here we go. This is going to be very exciting. Do you think we'll see a lane swap?
I would be very curious to see that.
Because Tristana doesn't do so well early, especially against Leona. That's a very scary
the Lucian
lane.
Leona's, she can rocket jump away, but then after that, all we gotta wait for is Leona's or Lucian's cooldown. She will not be having a fun time.
Yeah, I'd say the Triss Morg lane can outlane Lucian Leona, but it's like the burden of outplaying, like, they have to play on point for so much, like one crucial mistake and like that's it, you're done.
Alright, so an early word coming out from Who Cares, and it looks like we're just going to be seeing standard starts. Both junglers starting towards their bot lane will be coming up to the top lane around 3 minutes.
Yep, and that's something I kind of want to see more of, is sort of invades and stuff in the UV LCS, just because, I mean, why not?
Right.
But so, it's because people haven't really played each other that much, so they're all a little bit timid.
That and people don't have the time to play together too much.
That's true, so... But,
looks like Maokai and Rumble just exchanged a couple greeting blows and just be heading back to heal that up by themselves before the game starts.
Yeah, Rumble and Maokai this game both taking teleport, so we've seen teleport ignite. It's been 50-50 so far, but both of these champions very team fight dominant champions, so they want to help their team out, which is why they don't go for that solo lane victory and taking ignite. And yep, looks like pretty standard jungle starts.
Their ultimates actually are sort of a yin and yang, where Rumble's is a huge AoE, I do damage to your entire team, where Maokai's is I protect my entire team with an AoE.
Yeah, that's pretty funny actually. They're like the antithesis of each other in the top lane.
If you really think about it, Rumble's in a mech and Maokai's a tree, so machine versus nature.
Riot knew this all along. They knew that Rumble and Maokai would one day be dominant top laners. And Woolly Mammoth and Amazing. One thing that Triss is very good at early game is, I mean, level 1 with that explosive shot, she can push waves like no other, so they can rush that level 2 very quickly.
I'm curious to see how Maokai's passive is going to work with Rumble. Because Rumble does not have any mana pool to depend on. And he'll be casting spells quite a bunch, so I'm curious to see how that help Maokai stay in lane.
Yeah, I mean, Maokai's sustain is so ridiculous, and I think that this is one of the matchups it is obviously skill dependent, but I think they're both just going to be so like tanky that it's not like a mid lane. It's not a very volatile matchup. It's like they're going to hit each other a couple times. I mean, standard fare for top laners normally.
Alright, so we have a pause. $10 it's on the mid lane.
Nope, 80 carry.
80 carry.
But that was pretty fast.
How do I put... Let's see. There you go. There's chat. Alright. Alright, so it just looks like Morgana's just using her black soil to get her stacks off. And the mids are just trading as much as they can.
Lot is on a ward right now. Guys, 1, 2, 3. looking for the counter engage. Will they get the engage? Poor Sushi has jumped his way. They don't know the guys are there. And guys, does land the cocoon. Lot's going to take a lot of damage here. Can they
Will
get
that
the
be
kill?
first blood?
No, Lot will
That
go
is
down.
first
blood. And
blood.
the chase is on. Tai is right now, but has both summoners up. Very good counter gank from Gaj. 1, 2, 3.
And that will be first blood for the Black the Black Turtles.
Yeah, poor Sushi needs to be a little bit careful now. But that was just so expertly done, the bait from poor Sushi to W away. And all he had to burn was Ignite. Lot was smart not to use any summoners because he probably would have died anyway, but still. Poor Sushi's also dominating this mid lane right now. Tai's very low in CS. So that could be very, very bad for Who Cares.
So that will be first blood. And that kill actually did go over to Elise, which is not too bad, but it would have been a lot better on Zed, considering Zed is much more of a snowball champion, in my opinion. But a little action in the top lane.
Snorri going to be taken very, very low. Has to use Flash to get away. But Gaz 1, 2, 3 making moves. Who Cares played against Check Your Pulse, and I think they defeated Check Your Pulse this week. I'm not entirely sure, though I don't have the stats with me at the moment. But at the moment, they are definitely being beaten around by basically every lane is winning, if only by a little, for the Black Turtles.
I'm actually curious to see why Who Cares isn't actually going a little more aggressive in the bot lane.
Yeah, I think they definitely do have kill potential, but they might just look to like try and scale into the late game. But I don't agree with that decision, honestly.
Triss will outscale Lucian.
Yeah, exactly.
So Lucian needs to be able to take advantage of this early game.
Right. Like
But,
it might be.
Credit to CCO. I know he's still a lower level player, but he's doing a really good job positioning himself forward.
Yeah, he's playing very aggressively. You can tell by the fact, I mean, he has low mana, but that's because he's been harassing them so much. And maybe they're not very low in HP, but he's definitely been harassing them off minions, which is why they've had this lane push the entire time. Ooh,
Zenith Blade gone astray, but a lot of trading in the mid lane, and Tai's actually half health, and with Zed just hitting 6, that's a very dangerous position.
Yeah, poor Sushi also going to have Ignite up soon.
And Elise is just sitting at that side brush, just drooling for a kill.
Tai, gotta be careful here. He will get 6 soonish, but
he's about 4 creeps away from getting 6 at this point. But he's just got to keep staying in that range, but I don't know.
Definitely risky. Poor Sushi even more poke. Gaz decides to go into the bot lane. Tai puts the shield on him, and I don't think he will die. Although another shuriken lands. Man, this is like watching a wild animal like hunt its prey. It's like he's like moving in and out, trying to bait him in to go to the watering hole.
Oh, the Zenith Blade.
Oh, Zenith Blade lands on Akimata. Woolly Mammoth cannot proc the passive though because he was not in range. And
Looks like Elise is pinging the blue buff. I'm not sure if she'll give that up or if Zed will just decide to give it over. But right now, he is doing his best to deny as much farm and experience for Ariana as he can. Push this mid lane really hard.
Yeah, Black Turtle is absolutely dominating right now.
A little bit of an engage in bot lane.
Akimata taken low, and actually Shadowhawk decides to flash, or CCO I should say, flashes away. That's what you want to see though. Lucian Leona bullying the more Triss lane as Akimata is pretty low. If Amazing and Woolly Mammoth can get 6 first, I'm sure we'll see that solo player.
Well, fortunately for them, like once Morgana and Triss hit 6, they have an incredible amount of disengage.
Right. So
and
it's kind of do or die at that point. You have to engage.
But it looks like they'll just back off from now, stock up on items, and Triss will get a BF sword. So unless Lucian backs within the next couple of seconds, he will be at a very large disadvantage for the bot lane. So it looks like they will be porting back. And
Force Ushi
Elise,
might. I was gonna say might enlist the help of Elise for a little bit of a gankerino in mid lane, but
I think Elise did show just enough for those melee minions that Tai was smart enough to see her and just back off.
yep. Plus, Tai doesn't even want to 1v1 Zed right now, much less 2v1. He is down quite a significant amount after 9 minutes of play, and I'm guessing now that Rengar does have his ultimate up, we should see a gank pretty soon out of him.
Yep, he is level 7, and that ult is just scary. As soon as you see that exclamation mark on your head, you just want to flash and use all sorts of summoners.
Yep, and I mean, now that he has this Moby boost, you know who doesn't have flash in the bot lane? CCO.
Alright, so we got a little bit of action. So we got roams up top and mid.
And then in the bot lane, though, there's a gank coming in from Lot. Lot's going to go on to CCO. CCO does not have flash, gets engaged on the ultimate coming out from Chauncey. Will not be enough in the top lane. Tanoia gets just ganked 2v1 by Who Cares, and successful ganks in the bot and top lane, but it's looking like Who Cares is going to get the better end of the bargain by picking up this dragon.
Yeah, taking control of that bot lane really helps them get that first dragon, especially with their jungler being alive.
Yeah, and Tai actually walked over a pink ward, which means that this might be a dragon smite steal. I doubt it though, since Gaz has no help. Oh, he does get the dragon!
Oh my lord! So
amazing
out.
play. That's so worth. Gaz 1-2-3, the hero for his team, and a little bit of laziness, to be completely honest. Out of Who Cares? They do equalize the tower though.
Zed does stay top, so very worth getting 2 objectives for none while trading kills in the top and bot lane. Definitely puts them ahead. Now they're at about a 2k gold lead. So for all those who's watching right now, that is the time to say worth in the all chat.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was just a pure smite steal. Lot smited too early after the flash came in. CCO needs to be careful not to get caught out now. Gets engaged on no flash, will go down here.
Yeah, and unfortunately that's just a little bit of inexperience shown right there, but
yeah, but I mean his team is still 2,000 gold ahead, so as long as people tell him you're doing fine, dude, let's just stay
keep your head
together
up
a little bit more. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
The good old pink ward baits. I've died many times to support trying to clear a pink ward only to die from like the enemy team.
It's a support's worst nightmare.
It really is. You're like,
you set up some vision and you get killed for it.
Yep. Not worth. Right now though, that Trist almost has her Infinity Edge completed. I really like seeing all these wards coming out of the Black Turtles. That's very, very high level play. There's no wards other than a Sightstone coming out. For Who Cares? However, 5 wards coming out.
A little bit of trading.
5 wards coming out from Black Turtles. Yeah, Tai is doing a little bit of a better job coming back on farm, but it's looking like poor Sushi's still out trading him. Okay, actually, 1v1ing Law in the top lane. Law has to flash away and use his ult as well. PogJam Craigasm flexing his muscles for sure. That's never a good sign. Law just got caught out while on low HP. There's actually vision coming out of PogJam Craigasm's trinket.
And so Elise did ward the red, and it looks like she'll be making a move towards the bot lane.
Yeah, the vision control right now coming out of the Black Turtles is insane in the bot side. Wooly Nan gets engaged on, has to flash away. Will he go down to Akimata? No, he will not. Akimata gets stunned under tower, has to flash away himself. The chase is on right now, guys. 1-2-3. Can he get the execute? Can he land the cocoon? Gets exhausted, and Lot is now to counter gank. No flash or ult available. Will pick up the kill, however, onto Gaz.
And I'm curious to see if he'll be able to land the Zenith Blade.
CCO now getting caught out. Gets ulted. Does flash away very well. Teleport coming in from
teleport.
Maokai. This could be bad for Who Cares. Lot, is he going to go down? Or can he get the kill on Akimata? Does get the shot down.
And wow, the ult from Morgana decides to hold Rengar in place just enough for Triss to kill him.
Tanoia now very, very low. Poor Sushi, can he get the kill? Morgana binding actually misses. Amazing 12 has to flash away. Poor Sushi goes down. Engaged on the Amazing 12. Pops to the W. Oh my goodness, this fight is absolutely insane. And somehow, that's a 4 for 3? Yeah,
no, that is
just respawn. That's how long the fight has been going on.
Oh my lord.
So 4 for 3 in favor of Who Cares.
We have a quick second. Let's just rewind that and just see what happened there. So Zed using the ults. And they're just all so low, but again, they decided to tower dive in that low health, and that's just not a good idea this early of the game. No one's really have the items to be able to withstand that tower hits, and a little bit of a misplay that will keep them 1k goal ahead, but still, that's just an unnecessary trade.
Yeah, a little bit of greed there. All right, let's go back to live. And in live, all right, live, nothing has happened so far. Yeah, poor Sushi. One thing he and I talked about before was he is the team captain and he calls the shots and he's been doing very well. But sometimes he gets too aggressive or also gets caught out of position. So you want to see him. He's 2-1-2 now.
Ooh, and that bind just barely missing in the bot lane. That surely would have been a kill on over to Tristana.
But poor Sushi needs to keep his head sort of calm and not go for these really insane calls after picking up what was a lost fight for a second. Oh, Woolly Mammoth out trading Akimata right now. And Amazing 12 actually solar flares, but Zenith Blade will not land.
Just a little bit of a misclick, and unfortunately that's...
In the top lane, Lot onto PogJam, great guys. PogJam, great guys, so pops the ultimate. Poor Sushi might be looking for the counter gank. He goes ult onto Tanoya. Tanoya pops his ult and actually gets the kill onto PogJam. And guys. And unfortunately, she does get the kill onto Rumble. Will he go down? Yes, Lot picks up the kill. Lot 3-2-4 on that Rengar.
It looks like Amazing is a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah, actually, an amazing cocoon onto Woolly Mammoth. Will he go down to Gas 1, 2, 3? Yes, he will. And the shockwave onto Akimata. Akimata isn't taking tower damage right now, so he might be able to get away. Flash engaged from Tai, but Tai is going to go down. Akimata's still alive somehow. No, does go down now. Tower still doing damage to champions, so Gaz decides to just take out the tower. And that was a 2-for-1 in the bot lane in favor of the Black Turtles.
What really impressed me there was just Akimata's control to not auto-attack anything and draw that tower aggro, and very well played on his part.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So he provided enough of a distraction that they were just trying to use everything to get him killed, but he was just not taking the tower damage.
Yeah, and the next team fight, I mean, they're going to get this dragon now, and Tai's not going to have that flash up. That's a huge summoner for quite some time. Akimata's flash will be up shortly. So
I'm curious to see if we'll see a reverse counter for the Dragon Steel, but unfortunately it doesn't look lame.
Well, he already got outsmited once, so why would he pull the same risky maneuver, if only to get outsmited again?
I don't know.
Lot still, of course, wants to...
Oh, and the stun actually does land, but a good Q from Morgana to disengage that, and looks like Akimata will get out of there just in time to live.
Yeah, Akimata still alive, but very low in the bot lane. 2v1 scenario now. Woolly Mammoth needs to be careful, as Black Turtles is sort of trying to group up and siege this mid tower down. It is very low.
But if you just look at the ward control for the purple side, like we have a pink ward up in the top bush, we have a ward right on the side. If they move anywhere in that jungle right now, they know exactly who and where is going to what lane.
Gank onto Poor Sushi. Poor Sushi does somehow manage to evade the ult from Tei, and then with the jukes. Phenomenal Zed play. Although the ult onto Lot. Lot actually will pick up the kill there. And Gaz can't get a retribution kill. Gaz
oh
very,
my
very low.
lord.
He needs to be careful. Will he get away? Very, very good repel. But this. Oh no!
Oh, misclick!
Oh! Goes on to Lot. So that is not good, as Who Cares picks up the first tower, their first tower of the game, and surely the second one as well as 2 kills.
And it looks like we are just actually exactly even in gold right now, so I'm very curious. We've had one big team fight, but other than that, everything's just been picked off. I'm really interested to seeing, once we get to late game, how Maokai and Rumble are just going to be able to use their ults, because they're such a game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had 20 kills in the last 18 minutes, and you're right, we've only had one team fight. That's been crazy hectic gameplay right now. And the teams are literally dead even, so really exciting stuff.
But hey, makes for interesting gameplay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
whoever's watching is definitely not bored at this point.
Yeah, this is an absolute treat. And at the moment, I'm thinking Lot is playing out of his mind. He has 9 kill participation in the 12 kills on his team. That's the highest in the game so far. As actually Tai gets engaged by Poor Sushi. Ult onto himself, and Poor Sushi will pick up the kill. Will go down to the tower. Do they get the tower? They do. PogChamp Griggasm with the ult. Rumble ult comes in. Gaz taking low. PogChamp Griggasm taking low. The double slow onto PogChamp Griggasm. Tanoia is still alive.
And again, that's just the power of Rumble. He puts his ult right in the middle and forcing 2 people off, so an easy 3v1 pickup.
Who cares? Might be looking for more right now, as Lot does have his Rengar ultimate up, and there is no turret in the mid lane.
A little bit of trash talk coming out from Tai. Looks like he did want to play the Azir.
Lot actually does pop that ultimate. Akimata
no.
actually W to the other side. Shadow or CCO will get engaged on by Lot. Lot is down on a rampage, looking for more. Akimata immediately flashes over.
Really good use of the flash, but I'm not sure how long he'll be able to evade the
Akimata
Rengar.
has those mobility boots though, so he will chase Tristana down, and that, my friends, is a Korean level Rengar. Lot is 8, 2, and 4. That's scary.
Well, he's been hitting the gym, and he's ready to put the team on his back today.
Absolutely. Rengar just snowballing this game so well in his favor. And they might even look for more to PogChamp Griggasm with Orianna and Lucian going to the top lane.
Now, if we look at the CS right now, like, just look at the CS advantage he has on Elise right now. Almost 40 ahead, and that is a scary thing on top of all the kills he has.
Yeah, and Rengar definitely a much better late game than Elise, and he actually doesn't stop scaling as long as he gets those barrel flare stacks. So that's terrifying if you're the Black Turtles.
They have enough protection where he can almost go full damage without having to answer anyone with the Rumble, Orianna, and Leona just peeling away for him and Lucian.
And the ball delivery system, if they ever do team fight, and Rengar jumps in with an Orianna ball, oh my goodness, Wombo.
Such Wombo. Much combo.
Indeed.
I'm curious to see what the teams will do next. So at this point in the game, the teams should probably start grouping up for, just the tier 2s and the Barons right now.
Yeah, the Black Turtles are the first to do so. But the wave they're coming out of, who cares, is so strong. I don't know how well they can siege. Guys, oh my goodness, QW combo. That poke is strong. That's really strong for this early.
Looks like... Oh, and the cocoon just barely misses.
Amazing, actually. Flash coming out of Gaz, but does get the Zenith play. They engage onto Tanoia. Tanoia taking low from PogChamp Griggasm. And an ult onto Lot, actually, in the bot lane. Tanoia...
Oh, the Rumble ult misses!
Misses, so this might be the fight that Black Turtles were looking for. Rengar went down to Zed. Woolly Mammoth gonna go down too. And just miscommunication and a poor engagement, who cares, makes this a 1-for-4, as Amazing is gonna go down too, I'm pretty sure.
I think he'll be
away. No.
Okay. Oh.
Will go down.
Oh, it just didn't have the insistence from Tai he needed.
Does land the cocoon. PogChamp Griggasm. Will he have his cooldown up? Yes, he will. So a 1-for-5.
That will be.
Wow.
And again, that's just the big turning point of that was the Rumble ult.
Yeah,
he throws it behind him, and just Tristana, all she has to do is walk a little forward, and that Rumble ult just turned out useless.
Rengar was 2v1 by Morgana and Zed. So he couldn't get an optimal engage, so they couldn't get the ball combo in. And like you mentioned, Ryan's Rumble ultimate missed as well. So all of a sudden, who cares was looking stronger, but amazing team fight by the Black Turtles puts the gold at about 2,500 in their favor, or 2,500 in their favor.
Now this is a little risky if they decide to go for this dragon, but it looks like they'll just probably ward it and back off so they have the timer.
Yeah, Gaz might go for another Miracle Smite. Does not have his splash up this time, so it is a little bit risky. Ooh, good red trinket, but there's still one ward up. If Gas gets a smite this game, he's a hero. Nope. Okay.
No. Boo, boring play. Be risky. We'll see. So they're pinging. Alright. So just a little ward vision control. I would be a little careful. So sports will just shake hands and
Yeah. Standard support. What's up? How are you?
yeah,
Get off
just
my
warding.
ward.
But if we do look at the wars right now, like we have 2 pinks from the red side and 1 from the blue, but just this entire southern jungle is just filled with wards.
Yeah, very good emphasis on warding from teams. And right now, 3 members of Who Cares in the top lane. We'll see if they... Ooh, Gaz, 1, 2, 3. My Kakot does not have splash.
Oh.
First bullet misses. Break Cocoon, and Gaz should be okay.
Especially...
Picking out that Rengar. PogChamp Great Guys, I'm so tanky. I don't think they want to engage on him, even if he is caught out of position.
Especially right now, he has a Spirit Visage, so all the, free spells that Rengar will cast when fighting turn into free auto attack and just self-healing for Maokai.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like we're getting a little group up in bottom here.
And
Curious to see where Rengar is going.
Oh, Bully Mammoth gets caught out by poor Sushi. Really, really good ward coming out of Black Turtles. And this catch surely must mean mid inhib. Rengar taking blue, but most definitively not worth.
So a little bit of a misplay on Rengar, I feel, because he...
Yeah, that's definitely
At this point in the game, you just need to stay grouped. Rengar and Leona are the ball delivery, and with one of those 2 key elements missing, especially with Rengar being as fed as he is, he needs to be able to get in those team fights.
So the minion wave will go down pretty low. However, and not having that ultimate, if they decide to team fight here, would be huge.
Unfortunately, with Maokai having that such low cooldown ultimate now, in comparison to Rumble's.
Rumble's is quite low as well, but
Rengar will ult, and the ball is on him.
This one's on the mini. The PogChamp Great Guys actually flashes out. Will he re-engage? No, he won't. He just pops the ultimate. Gets Bolud, but that's the tank, buddy. That's not a really great
a little bit of a misplay, in my opinion. Putting the ball on Rengar when he was still stealth, and you just see a...
I know. That was unfortunate, because that could have been really cool, but they sort of messed it up. And really good stuff from Black Turtles. All of them ran away, except for PogChamp Great Guys.
Yeah, this week is really their week. They're making all the right decisions so far.
Yeah, I mean, they're like we said before, week 2 they went 2-0, and this week it's looking like they might go 2-0 as well if this game keeps on going in their favor. Amazing 12 actually gets Cocoon.
But
Tristana has to jump away.
And Elise will just get caught out.
Ooh, Gas 1, 2, 3 does not have his flash up quite yet. That's very, very unfortunate for Black Turtles. Now in a 4v5 situation, they have to be careful.
And it was even more unfortunate they were out of position.
Yeah, they actually might be looking to engage here. 2-minute shockwave coming in on CC on PogChamp Kirgasm. PogChamp Kirgasm goes in and actually could this be the counter engage? Porsche shredded as much damage
still
as
doing
can.
damage, but the Ignite won't take him down.
Tristana's still alive, heals CCO alive. So that's a 2 for 2 in a 4v5 fight. Law might be looking for more though. I don't know why they went in that 4v5 fight. That was very silly. Oh my goodness, Akimata, what are you doing?
He is recalling on a ward. I wonder if they're going to do anything with this. Will the ball get there in time?
Man.
Uh-oh. And the ult coming out.
And the Lot has his ultimate up again. Akimata, you're
alright.
flashed away.
Oh, he misses.
Wait. Goodbye.
Nope.
The attack speed coming out a lot. Just so crazy with that Yamus.
The Rengar cheese, you have been deleted, sir. Return to base and do not pass go.
So we were just talking about how Black Turtles were doing pretty well, but all of a sudden, who cares with the slightest of leads? This game has been so close. 28 minutes in, and the gold difference is only like 500 gold. That's pretty crazy.
I'm curious though. The global gold at this point, as long as if Who Cares can get more towers down, it actually will throw into their favor.
Yeah, I mean, even if they have the gold lead, actually, Lot gets caught up with Poor Sushi. Poor Sushi does not have his ult available. I'd still give the late game over to the team with the Tristana, to be honest. So Black Turtles If they're 1,000 gold behind at this point in the game, that's not a huge deal. But Miso-ran, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, this is the UVA LCS, so all the teams are balanced by skill level, and every week we have games. I mean, this is sponsored by Riot as well as a couple of local like restaurants and stuff, like for prizes. And it's looking like actually very, very good vision control, as CCO and Black Turtles will get this Baron for free.
Yeah.
But
Just simply out-rotated on that.
Yep.
Lucian was caught down low, and Rumble was caught at base, and he actually did have to waste his teleport for that, so...
Yeah,
so the Baron now looks like they'll just siege down top, and...
although inhib is about to be up again. Miso-ran, back to your point about the LCS, as the top tower goes down to the Black Turtles. Yeah, so we have games every week. Most of our games usually happen on Sunday nights. If you'd like to follow, they're often very, very close. Like this game, for example. So it's very, very fun to watch as well as cast. And Rengar, again, is not grouped.
I understand you want to stack your flare, but...
I know, that's... oh, man. Just giving up another inhib for these buff calls. I'm not sure...
that mindset just doesn't work anymore.
Oh, but he might actually get an engage here. Let's see. Akimata's a little bit out of position. No, should be fine. Right now, though, with the Baron buff, though, Black Turtle is feeling confident enough to push this top wave in and then try and siege against top tower. With Lucian and Orianna, there's a ton of wave clear coming out, but they might even feel confident enough just to dive with the Maokai.
And even with the Rumble, too, his E and his Q just... oh, we do see the ult from Rengar.
Yeah, Rengar ults in, and the Rumble ult onto
support
and the jungle.
ult.
CCO will go down. Lotta's on a rampage now. And the counter engage from poor Sushi. Can he get Wooly Mammoth? He does, but dies for an exchange. PogChamp Great Guys doing a ton of damage. Tristana is still alive in the backlines, but has to W away, actually. Tristana is out of the fight, and who cares when?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the team fight we love to see here.
That was really good Rengar-Orianna combo.
And very good Rumble to slow down two members of the team to give Rengar that time to give that ball delivery.
Yeah, that was perfect team play coming out of Who Cares. And they're once again in the lead.
They do decide to send Orion back to deal with this minion wave and bot, but it looks like they will be able to get a tower. Maybe two if they can push this hard enough. But it does seem like...
go ahead.
Does seem like they decided to back for now, but
yeah, unfortunate for the Black Turtles that they did throw the Baron buff in that way. But they have to be cognizant now. They can't just win fights willy-nilly. CCO and Gaz need to be a little bit more careful not to get caught out in the future.
The turnaround top.
Ooh, lot.
Oh, lot.
This ultimate's about to expire.
Ballsy.
Actually.
And they'll just Ghost Blade away and pounce on back home. So it does look like the Poro Sushi and his team will be taking the dragon. So that will help with the gold, but again, at this point in the game, all it comes down to is one good team fight, and
yeah, I mean,
that's what these teams are built for right now, so I'm really excited to see how the next one will turn out.
Yep, Tristana getting stronger and stronger. He's sitting on a decent amount of gold, so he's probably going to go back and finish that last Whisper. But,
now, I am liking what they're doing right now. You see Zed in the bot lane. Looks like he's going to be split pushing well if supers and grouped up as 4.
And they're also setting up a pick. Lot, ooh, risky. They decide not to go that direction. Smart moves, since they did not have ward coverage of it. And we might see another 5v5 here.
And we just have to hope that they aren't too overconfident after that last team fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's really going to depend on the engage coming out of Who Cares. Black Turtles is more than capable of winning a team fight if it goes in
Looks
their
like
favor.
that engage
Rumble
is about
comes
to
in,
come out
only
now.
is on the PogChamp Great Guys. Akimata takes so low, the ultimate onto Akimata, flashes away, but still goes down. This will be the fight for Who Cares as CCO taken low. PogChamp Great Guys have been trying to 1v1 Wooly Mammoth, and actually poor Sushi going in too. Will he be able to pick up the kill at all? I don't think so.
And unfortunately, this is what you're talking about with Poro Sushi, just going too hard at the wrong moment.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Akimata was just caught out, and it was another phenomenal engage from Lot and Tei. And, geez, that fight went a lot worse than the first one. They were even in gold. Now that they're falling further and further behind, I feel like the Black Turtles are just going to lose their confidence at all that they can win a 5v5 fight.
Mental tilt is a huge thing to play in this game.
Yeah, and also 20 stacks now onto Rengar. That is not good at all. Lot has absolutely had a crazy good game. And he's really dictated the pace of this game. With his ults have been so spot on.
This is a really good just comp coming out of this team.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed, and
they're playing it perfectly.
They really are, and especially with Rengar, the only thing he really needs to be. Okay, so.
Oops, that's unfortunate.
Rip.
He should be back pretty soon though.
But with at least going tanky at this point, like all he really needs to do is build armor to deal with the Tristana and Zed, and he should be able to survive those fights.
Don't.
And pause this time without confirmation is what I'm reading.
Oh, probably one of the players of Who Cares decided, oh, quick, can use a bathroom break. So we should be getting back in pretty quick. Unfortunately, the college internet, so OP.
Rip the dream.
Seriously though.
Yeah.
This
is.
Oh, he's back. If you were the Black Turtles right now, what would you do to come back?
I would rely on the split push Zed. To be honest, because Black Turtles is, at this point I would just group as 5, trying to get that mid inhib and send Zed on a split push, 4 top, Zed bot, or vice versa. And
yeah, I agree. I think their team fights, they just haven't been winning them, so it's time to let Zed split push and do his magic.
They have the comp to do it, but I feel like there's just some sort of miscommunication that they are either hesitating or just not communicating properly, and team fights just don't seem to be doing it right now for them.
So PowerTime Greggasm is back in. We're still waiting a little bit. 10 seconds. As apparently someone probably just went AFK for a moment.
Alright. And Seamus, a little personal thing. Did you check out the overlay right now?
Oh, you're absolutely right. I forgot about that. Hold on. Then
since we have the time.
Yep, you're right. So I just had the wrong resolution on the overlay before, which is why I didn't use it. But it is now up and running, so you can check that out on the stream. Nice little overlay done.
Yeah.
With blue and orange colors.
Got a little Draven Poro there for you.
Back in game. Oh wait, hold on. Where's the Draven Poro?
On top of the UVA.
No, I'm using my overlay right now that Lechon gave me a couple months ago. Where's the one? Oh, we'll get that one out later.
Yep, we'll see it.
But that's good to know. Draven Poros are the best Poros.
As soon as I said Draven Poro, I knew you were gonna say something.
Yeah.
All right, but looks like.
Oh, Lot right now. Will he instantly be able to kill Akimata? No! Akimata with the jukes, actually, in PowerTime.
And in the mid lane, just a little deletion between Zed and Elise, and
Lot actually
that will be rumbled down.
Black Turtles, all of a sudden. Oh, Akimata, will he go down? Oh, this is so close. Akimata does go down, mispositions a little bit. But Black Turtles are going ham, and Wooly Mammoth actually gets the kill onto Zed. Holy moly, kills everywhere.
Zed diving the 2 Nexus towers while it's taking a full ult in the face from Lucian.
Holy jeez. Amazing. Ooh, will she get away? I don't think so. Gas is there to clean up. And maybe
he survive?
Turn this around. Oh, a lot of damage coming out of Wooly
Static
Mammoth.
Shiv, the burst in from Orion and Lucian is very strong at this point.
Tai does not have his ultimate up, but they might look. Oh my goodness, the burst.
The Static Shiv and QW is too much burst for Morgana to handle right now, and it'll be a 2v2. But it looks like they'll just back off, and again, these fights have just been all over the place today, and
I know, 52.
I'm loving every second of it.
52 kills after 36 minutes. Loving it is exactly the word I would use right now. Only 3,000 gold lead at this point in the game. That's really, really small.
And honestly, I think what's going to come down to it is this Baron.
Yeah,
this next Baron is what's going to decide the game.
Yeah, there's so much attack speed coming out of and so much turret taking potential with that Orianna as well. Coming out of, who cares? If they win a large team fight, they can just hammer on that base. But then again, Black Turtle did take that mid-inhib tower down. So one way or another.
It's still up, I think.
The tower is down, the turret is.
Oh, the inhib.
The inhib is alive, the turret is down.
Indeed.
So we will have to.
So little pings coming out. So they did see them, and it looks like Rengar's gonna be grouping up. Well, Zed is in the top lane, split pushing. But again, if I was Black Turtles at this moment, I would go bot, because what you want to do with a Zed split push, send for top, have them go bot, and wherever they show, push that objective. These team fights are going to coin toss, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just who can land their ults the best, and
that's really what it's been about. And I'd say for most of the time, in the straight up 5v5s, who cares has won it, while in the more confusing, like 1v1, 2v2s, and 3v3s or split up fights, it's definitely been going over to the Black Turtles. But so many pings coming into Baron. Okay.
Zed shows himself bot, and that will be a really good rotation.
Can they make a pick here, though, is the question.
No vision is another thing to note.
Ooh, the binding will land on Amazing, though. And the ult coming out from Vlad. Akimana needs to get away. Zed isn't here yet. Foxham Craig has him.
So this is the time where they need to kill someone right now before Zed gets into the fight.
Oh, a heal coming out of Akimana will not land.
The tankiest member of the team. That's a little scary right now.
That is very scary. But I don't think PogChamp Craigasm being down is enough to warrant this Baron start. That could be a huge throw. We already seen guys out Smite Law this game. They don't have vision yet. But no, they actually decided to trade Baron for Inhib. Oh my goodness, can he make the place? No, he does not. Orianna actually picks up that Baron. But this
if they do get this Inhib down, it will not be the worst thing. It will equal out the pressure just a little bit, but still, the Baron going over is such a huge thing for who cares right now.
But, actually gets bound down. He's going to go down here, and that means a Baron buff as well. The swag walkway from Zed. Will they pick up the dragon?
And all three of them were actually on a ward, so I don't know why he didn't see that coming. Maybe he thought it was just being, maybe just a little overconfident that he could dodge the low support.
I'm thinking that Spirit Visage from Randall was enough to save him, but it was not.
But a very well played on CCO.
Yeah, perfect binding.
So good for you, man. keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, there's improvement this season. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I actually played against his Janna, and his Janna was very well. Mispositioned once or twice, but he did set up some very good kills in the bot lane.
Yeah, for CCO, honestly, that's all I've seen is he's mispositioned himself a couple times, but in lane he's actually not bad at all.
Yeah. And positioning is just a thing you got to learn over time.
Yeah, it's also like with your teammates. Once you communicate more, all right, guys, I'm going like here to ward. Like, can you help me out? That's something like the team can improve on as well.
Yeah, I am excited to see how his growth in the league will go throughout the season.
Absolutely. That's one of the things that I really like about the system is that it encourages like growth between players as well. Like, because, I mean, if you were in his situation, who would have thought that an unranked league player would be on a team and play like against like other, like he's literally playing against like Diamond 1 players, and this is an unranked guy. He's never played a game of ranked in his life, and his team is beating Diamond players. Like Black Turtles have beaten teams. I don't think a single team with a Diamond player actually is undefeated. Actually, I know like no team is undefeated right now. That's the beauty of this sort of system. So it really encourages like so many people to play, and like anyone who wants to be part of the UBLCS has a fair shot.
Yeah. And even with the growth of our quote unquote challenger teams, just everyone getting together and playing
I
and improving
know,
that
yeah.
way as well.
Shoutouts to Alex and Win for setting that up. That's like, I do apologize. The one flaw in the system is that, of course, not everyone can play because we're trying to be a competitive league. And instead of being sad, he was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to make my own little challenger team, and we're going to have a blast. So the UVA League community, I mean, it's only going to grow, and it's so much fun. And, like, I'm really just glad I can even be in this, like, position to cast with you guys because it's really great. We have some great games. We have a really good community, and it's really fun to be part of.
It really is. So Elise showing herself bot, just who cares, decides to go right in on that tower and push that through. It looks like they'll be rotating top for that top lane.
Yeah, Baron buff. They still have it for a little bit. I'm like 45 seconds or so. If I would want to try and get engaged, they have all their ultimates and basically all their summoner spells are up. So this fight is, it's not 6 items yet, but it's pretty late game. Tristana's sitting at 5 items. And all their spells are up. This could be just the decider of how the fight's gonna happen.
Oh, Rengar
really
goes in, but right away. So that will be flashed down from Morgana, and I'm not sure if he has the experience enough yet to do a flash Morgana ult, but
yeah,
that will not be an option at this point.
However, that did keep him alive. At this point, though, the
this could be the fight. A really good Rumble ultimate.
Akimata dealing damage from the backside, but Shadowhawk, I mean, Sushi is so low. Poor Sushi tries to get a kill onto William Nam.
Akimata is just keep doing damage.
Akimata is still doing DPS. Lotta's going to be taken down now. Gaz does go down, and the engaged CCO is somehow still alive. Can Akimata get the kill onto Lotta? No, he will not. And in the bot lane, or in the
snipe
top side,
solution says Zed, sit down.
Goes down. Akimata. Oh man, Akimata, be careful now. Who cares? Trying to win this fight, and can they get the kill? No, they can't. That fight was so close. 2 for 3. A little bit of a misplay, in my opinion. Wally Mammoth was chasing poor Sushi instead of going for the kills. But that was such a good Rumble ultimate.
Yeah, like in that small confined space, he really made incredible use of it.
And somehow, did you notice, actually, so the fight went in favor to Who Cares, but Black Turtles picked up a tower as well.
Oh, the ballsy move!
Ooh, and
The
Lotta
BM, and that's what we love to see.
Good stuff by Lotta to come back, but they lost a turret and an inhibitor just for choosing to fight that fight. And Lot will get a turret here in this top lane. But that's still worth for Black Turtles. As long as you keep those inhibs down, you can keep pressure across the map and you can force Baron fights. So, I mean, this game is still absolutely too close to call.
Minute 30 and 43 minutes deep into the game. Baron coming up here soon, and the timers are getting rather long, so it'll just be
It's gonna be.
it's
indescribable.
It's so
literally
hard.
indescribable. You're having trouble describing it because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I could not have told you. Actually, you know what? I should have known because Black Turtles fight. Their games always take super long, and they always fight all the time. But that's so much fun to watch. I mean, it's 37-24. Can I do math? It's 61 kills after almost 45 minutes. That is crazy, but it's not even like solo queue where people just die randomly. Almost all of these deaths have been like from actual fights.
Oh, so ult onto Lucian.
Yeah,
and just deleted.
He does not have his flash up, and you should not be caught out if you're an AD carry. Poor Sushi
really
gets
good Zed play
onto Woolly Mammoth, and this could.
Oh, and a reverse count, a reverse pick.
Oh yeah, coming out of Lot onto Morgana.
Alright, so 4v4. They are without an AD carry, but there's a lot of CC from Morgana, but
I'd definitely rather have an AD carry than a support, to be honest.
And indeed we would.
CCO just kind of got obliterated there. That's kind of funny, but we'll see. Poor Sushi and Gaz 1, 2, 3 pushing this alone. Tristana's not there, so I don't think they can do much.
Oh wow! So did you notice Rengar has an Infinity Edge?
Oh wow! I did not notice.
No, and Lucian just picking up his, and I was about to say Lucian will be a huge threat with his damage spikes, but
poor Sushi trying to set up a barrier as they start this Baron, but they don't have. It's 4v4, no support versus no AD carry. Good cocoon onto Tanoya. He's gonna take a little bit of poke, but has a shield up.
So if we're talking ultimates right now,
ultimate
everything is up.
Poor Sushi doesn't have the W up anymore. He will get engaged on. Has to hold on to a lot. Will he go down? I don't think he can pick up kill in retribution. Although the ult on the Pocket Champ, great guys, have been taken low, but an amazing
on a very good
rumble.
rumble.
Akimata has to jump away in a two-man shockwave coming out of Tai. Tai is still alive. Gonna get the kill into Gaz 1, 2, 3. Will he go down to Pocket Champ, great guys? No, he will not. Good shields coming out from him. And even without an 80 carry, Lot with a phenomenal engage. And unfortunately for Poro Sushi, not having that shadow, like, the timing of that shadow was just very, very risky. He shouldn't have used the shadow there because he just got engaged by Lot. And
what I'm really impressed with is that wombo. The Leona ultimate into the Rumble ultimate to pin them down, sitting there for as long as that stun will last.
Yeah, their team fight has been so strong, and it's, I don't know, I just think the Black Turtles need to be more
CCing
careful.
Akimata so he doesn't do the damage that he did in the last fight.
Ahmad K24 in the chat, you're absolutely correct. Rengar just does what he wants. He buys Infinity Edge and he kills your entire team. Do you know why he does that? Because he wants to. Lot is 17, 5, and 14 right now. And this actually could be... No, it won't be game. I almost thought they were just going to up and end the game. But they decided
My guess is they'll just go for a quick dragon, put some more gold in their pockets, and finish out their builds. But playing it very safe, and that's the really smart thing to do at this point. Not trying to force anything, because this late in the game, almost 50 minutes, those timers are going to be a deciding factor.
Yeah, and we're starting to get to that point where everyone's close to 6 items. Cutlass, and then gonna be a Blade of the Rune King for Tristana. I'd really like to see Akimata position himself well enough in team fights so that he doesn't get caught by Rengar. And the same is true for Poro Sushi. I think, honestly, they have died a couple of times where they could have just not been caught out or positioned themselves a little bit better in team fights, because you have to be cognizant. Like, okay, it's a fed Rengar. How do we deal with a fed Rengar? We stick with our tanks and we don't get engaged on. Like, they have Morgana, so they have the protection from
it just seems like the mindset for them right now is, I'm going to delete you before you can delete me.
And they can't do it. There's just too much peel, and, like, Orianna provides too much like, protection from Lucian, so...
Yeah, command protect, that's literally what the spell is called.
She's literally supposed to protect, whereas because Akimata and Poro Sushi are dying when they're, like, far away from the tanks, or... CCO, it's just they're losing fights as a result.
I mean, if you just look at the health bar when Tai puts the command protect on himself, there's a huge chunk of just shield damage that they're just gonna have to go through in order to get any health down.
Yeah, his shield does 600 damage, and here we go. They're not grouped up, and CCO gonna get caught out here. It does flash, but still engaged.
Good flash.
Oh my goodness, Losh will get the kill.
I don't know. Would you say that this Rengar might have to be banned in future games?
I would definitely ban Rengar in future games. Lot is playing out of his mind, but I don't know what to say. He's been
Lotte.
Yeah, is it Lot or Lotte? I thought
Lotte says no way, babe.
Yeah, really. He has been absolutely controlling the game from the start. I mean, he has the highest skill participation in the game. Look at the goal he has. Miles ahead of even his own teammates in goal count. And it's 4v5 for another 25 seconds to engage on the Poro Sushi. Zenith Blade will miss. Guys, 1, 2, 3. They're taking tower shots right now. Actually, this might be the fight that Black Turtles are looking for. Tower is still alive, doing damage to Tanoya. Tanoya, you pop Sonia's tower does go down.
Really good Rumble ultimate.
Akimata still doing damage. Lot actually goes down. Black Turtles are going to turn this fight around. No Zonia's up, so Poro Sushi will get the kill to Tanoya.
Oh, and
that's going to go down to Akimata. No,
ultimate.
Good Zonia's. Poro Sushi does respawn to actually double kill over. It's a 2v1 scenario now, and Woolly Nameth does pick up the kill. Fox and does pick up the kill. Only CCO alive right now. The pings are coming in, and the game is what Who Cares is saying. Woolly Nameth, 50 seconds. I think he can do it.
This is a Rudy moment right here, if I ever saw one. He has got to hold on for at least a minute, and he will have some minions, but
yeah, Woolly Nameth,
this is probably going to be game.
No, Woolly Nameth needs to... Okay. He actually decides to wait for minions, and that... I thought he could have just tanked it, but yeah. I don't know what CCO can do. CCO does have his exhaust available, so he needs to bait tower shots. And... right idea, but just too late. Will go down, and that is the game. The GG is sure to come out. And holy moly. Alright, well that's just BM.
Yeah.
Holy mammoth. So 51 minutes, 47 to 29. Lot with an amazing game. And who cares? Oh, man.
Oh, the troll
That's
inhibs.
not game yet, ladies and gentlemen. Because
Do we have
Gaz
teleport?
and Poor Sushi just respawned.
Oh my god, it is not over yet. And will he actually die for
Yup.
this?
Rip in peace.
Rip Areno.
Oh, wow. He might actually...
The crits!
No.
If he can get a good combo off.
Still probably did.
Oh.
Wait, oh, Lot. Oh, can he do it? Oh, I think he can. Oh, that's going to be GG.
Oh, the Expect-A! Expect-A!
Oh,
Expect-A! No!
Oh
Will
my
he be able to do it?
Oh my god, this
Oh!
game!
Expect-A, no way! Not up in here!
I thought he could do it. He could have just went to the top so he didn't get... Oh man. 2 inhibs down though. This is going to be so hard to defend.
It says, please choose another... Just... Woo. And that's going to be 2 really long timers on 2 really hard carries. But are we going to have a second Expect-A attempt? Are we going to have a base race?
It's a 3-man Expect-A attempt.
Are we going to have a base race?
Amazing 12 to Noya and Taiyi just trying to backdoor right now. Oh my gosh. I'm getting like...
Will the ports happen?
I'm getting Fnatic cloud text. Oh, I don't know. Akimata isn't there. Noya goes down. Oh my god. This game. Holy moly. Taiyi's gonna die too!
Molly! Molly!
What?
Oh my...
What? What is this game?
And look!
What is...
We got...
What? Is that game over? No. Woolly Nam is
No.
gonna respawn.
But... Holy moly. Anyone in chat, raise dongers and do whatever you have to do. This game is...
What is this? What? I'm so confused right now.
Just...
Oh my god. Black Turtle's games literally give me aneurysms as well as heart attacks. There is now 35 seconds, and the Black Turtles are looking to end this game. Wow. There is no CCO, so no support, but they have plenty of tankiness. I think this is GG, right?
This might be GG.
So a troll
Rengar
inhib
is out of position.
Sushi's so low though. Troll inhib, right? They have to lose.
No. This might be it. Can they stop the damage?
That literally MVP inhib. Oh my god. What the shit? Oh my god.
So if we were talking highlights, MVP to the inhib. And I'm so excited to see the chat that's coming up right now.
My god. Oh my god.
Just...
Yo, we're about to get an interview with either Thor, Sushi, or Akimata.
I'll let you invite him to the Skype call, but